Well, Kenny, a topsy-turvy game in the end. How do you view a draw at Plymouth?
Yeah, I felt first period Plymouth were better than us. They deserved their lead, and we needed to get in at half-time, regroup slightly, and see if we can cause them problems in the second half. Second half was a better competition, I felt. We if we'd have picked the right pass a few times, we were in and scored, obviously 2 goals, but got ourselves into good situations and looked a threat, which we didn't look in the first half. We didn't look enough of a threat. There was maybe one good 1-2 from between Andy Cannon and John Marquis. Other than that, it was tough creatively in the first period. But second, we did look more of a threat and looked like scoring goals. Got ourselves 2-1 up, and look, the second goal, the equaliser, seemed to go in slow motion, but they were on top of us first half. We accept the point and move on.
Yeah, that second half improvement, do you put that down to the choices you made to bring on a double change and switch the formation slightly as well?
Yeah, we needed to change personnel. We've played 4-4-2 all the way through the game, and just short of wide men at the moment, with Michael Jacobs and Ronan Curtis both being out, and even then the option to put Lee Brown in and Cameron Pring on one has not been there for us. But you have these problems, you have to come through. Second half we did look more like ourselves, I felt, and for Ryan Williams, he sort of come off with a groin strain that hampered him all the way through the game, but having players that are short in that area left us without enough experience. But as I said, second half I did think we had a good go and got ourselves back into the game. Slightly frustrating we didn't see it out.
Yeah, you mentioned the players that you were without, but a positive is that a couple of players who were doubts going into the game came through and put in good shifts. Yeah,
very much so, and we had some unsettled sort of training sessions over the weekend, and I thought the first half showed that. But we came through it, made some changes at half time and did put some pressure on them, and I felt there was some competition in the second period.
With the 2 goals, is it important that Sean Raggett and Craig McGilvery don't get too disheartened because they were 2 perhaps uncharacteristic mistakes from them? Yeah,
sure, and you're looking at the second one, it did seem to go in slow motion, but for us anyway, it's a situation we felt we could have dealt with. But Craig, he made an excellent save at the start of the second half as well at 1-0, so I was very pleased with that.
Was it perhaps disappointing that you couldn't go on and win the game after battling so hard to turn the scoreline around?
Yeah, it is, definitely. We did look like we could keep putting pressure on them and score more goals. Didn't work out that way, and be fair to Plymouth, they're a good side.
But of course the unbeaten run away from home goes on. That must be a great thing to have in your locker at this stage in the season.
Yeah, we don't think for the whole 90 minutes or 95 minutes anyway we were necessarily at our best, and we do feel we can do better than that. Second period there was a competition, and I did feel we had a threat. If we'd have got the right combination of passes, we could have scored more. But overall, if we're looking at the game as a whole, we have to realise in the first half we were second best, made some mistakes, gave the ball away too cheaply, I felt, and gave them their best chances, and although we made a good fist of it second half, overall we take a point.